Very pleased that you've come, and especially pleased that Rohan Samarjiwa has come such a long way from Colombo to be with us for a few days. Rohan would fall, I think, under Shakespeare's characterization of being a man of parts, many parts. And you can actually pick the ones that you wish to emphasize, and in some cases, probably others know him much better, even in this room, know him much better than I do. But he appears to us today as in the disguise of policy advisor to the government of Sri Lanka, and in particular the team leader of the public interest programs in the Ministry of Economic Reforms. But of course he remains an active academic. He's actually planning a course that he's going to teach sometime later this year. He works as a consultant, has been working in fact in Holland, in Delft for some time, with Bill Melody and with others we know. Is very active in the ICA, the International Communication Association, and other places where we have seen him for a number of years. So he has he's always had a very practical outlook. He came to us, to SFU in 1979. Trained as a lawyer, I think. Were you called to the bar?
Yes.
Rohan, you called to the bar. But was in fact practicing, but also worked in the Parliament of Sri Lanka as the communication. As an interpreter. That's right. So in fact, he made his living by communication in a very strict sense of the word, even then. And I remember in about 78, I had just come to SFU and was asked to direct the graduate studies program. And I knew very little about it. It was in its infancy. We didn't have a doctorate then. We have a thing that still exists now called special arrangements. And Dallas cornered me in the junction of the hall, the famous place where we all meet, and said, "Bob, I've got something to tell you." And so I said, "Yes." There he had his pipe and was intently puffing, and said, "Look, there's this interesting Sri Lankan come across my desk. Someone I know who had been my student at Saskatchewan told me he's really excellent. Do you want? I'd like you to look at the file. I think we should take a look here." And, he said, "You know, he doesn't have any social science training." This is Dallas speaking. "But I don't think that matters. Seems very bright. We should take a look. We should take a look." And of course, that was the spirit of the program. The program is in fact designed to take a look at people who come in through the side door, to use that metaphor. And that's how we did indeed take a look. Rohan arrived, stayed here 6 years, and gave energy to particularly to the graduate students, gave tremendous energy to creating the caucus and invigorating the caucus and its life, its relationship with the school. And we've not forgotten that. And at the time when I retired from running the program, I think it was Rohan probably who caused the procurement of a bench on which people who waited to see us, right, that little funny bench, not very funny actually, in the junction. That's probably the origin of that bench. Rohan is going to revisit Dependency Road for us today. And welcome, Rohan.